Spirit stones. Shining stones imbued with humankind's never-ending dreams. Their radiance harbors two kinds of power. The first is that of total destruction. The second is the power of rebirth that nurtures and heals life. Since time immemorial, this power has been the impetus for human wars. And then, Shogun Tokugawa Ieyasu put an end to this bloody history and ushered in peace. Eventually, one of his two grandchildren will be chosen to continue this peace. Time passed. The ceremony that displays the new shogun's authority, both within and beyond the country's borders, would soon begin. Are you listening, Lord Takachio? You will become Shogun soon.
Fuku, that's enough. I think Takachio's better suited to be an
Lord
artist.
Kunimatsu.
I do like it, though. It's about time, no? Go to the mirror and get ready for training. Let's go. Munonori awaits us at the dojo. So, this ceremony will see the rise of a new shogun. You used to be so small and sickly. It's hard to believe you will now be shogun.
Lord Moninoli is waiting in the back.
Ah, you've arrived. All right, hurry up and choose a weapon to practice with. Any weapon will serve you in battles so long as you master it. First, focus on choosing something that you feel comfortable with.
Stop that!
Oh, so that's the weapon you've chosen?
Then I'll choose this one.
All right then, let us begin the bout. Bow to each other. Watch your opponent closely, otherwise you'll miss. Direct your attention to Lord Kinematsu.
The ceremony may be soon, but I won't be holding back.
Now you're focused on him. Quick attacks move first, while strong attacks consume more ki. Remember that. Performing a ki pulse after an attack allows you to quickly recover ki.
Not bad. Now it's my turn.
But attacking isn't everything. You have to defend yourself too. Sometimes you dodge, or sometimes you block and try to counterattack. The more you attack, the more you'll start to sense your skills sharpening. Once your skills have fully sharpened, you can unleash all your strength with martial arts. Excellent. Hone your skills in battle, unleash martial arts, and then follow attacks with ki pulses. These are the basics for a samurai. Now, let's put it all together. Make use of both offensive and defensive strategies and defeat Lord Kinematsu.
Will today be the day you finally defeat me? Come, show me your strength.
The winner of this bout is Lord Takechi, Lord Kinematsu. You've finally been bested.
I got careless, that's all. It won't happen again.
Huh? That is odd.
castle has fallen to yokai.
I'll clear the way. Escape underground.
A yokai? What is going on here, Takechio? Stay alert.
How could something like this come to pass? On the day a new shogun was to be chosen.
You must remain vigilant. The castle is infested with yokai. Lord Takechio, Lord Kinematsu, I will do whatever it takes to defend you both. They're relentless. Remain calm and focus on the enemy's movements.
This is no ordinary fight. Be on guard.
Use your strength. Finish them!
What is that sword? It harbors extraordinary power.
It's been years since my last real battle, but somehow I got out of there alive. But new yokai will appear soon. You too. Leave here at once. Some say my father Sekishusai split a massive rock that a Tengu had transformed into. Now it's my turn! There's a well up ahead, just past the inner gate. From there, you can escape underground. It is my duty to protect you from the yokai. Fret not. I'll be along as soon as I'm done.
I see. My thanks, Munenori. Takechio, let's continue.
Lord Takechio, I pray for your safety. I have no doubt that you will be an exceptional shogun.
Munenori. He forced himself this far in spite of his injuries. I won't let his efforts be in vain. We will survive.
I'm glad to see you unharmed. Us ninja have been pushed to the very brink. No one can tell what the future will hold for us. Let's go over some of the ninja techniques I shared. Yeah. Now you certainly look the part of a ninja. Doesn't look like you have a weapon fit for a ninja, though. Guess there's no way around it. Get a weapon from one of my fallen men around here. Let me know once you have found one. Is that the weapon you'd like?
Enemies! Get ready!
Yokai, use the ninja's swift movements to confuse your opponent and strike.
As a ninja, you should make use of your ninjutsu. Keep your distance from enemies. And show you
An enemy unleashing a powerful attack is also vulnerable. Use that opening to your advantage and counterattack.
Don't be reckless!
Now is not time for recklessness. That was a close one. Still, I sense the yokai lingering here. I'll stay here on my own, but both of you please go ahead.
You won't be able to stop the yokai in that state. Least of all on your own. I will remain here and defend the castle with you. Takechio will be fine alone. Have trust in your lord.
But... there is no time to debate the matter. Have it your way. I'll go lower the ladder. Just wait here. Don't forget the ninja skills you have learned. You stay safe out there, my lord.
You need not journey alone. I will come with you. Do not worry about Hans. He has survived many battles, even without my aid. That must be the well leading underground. Why don't you dive right in?
Maybe someone wishes to use the yokai to control the world, just like Lord Hideyoshi.
Is Lord Kunamatsu speaking with someone? But I don't see anyone there. Spirit Stones unleashed a terrible conflict upon this country. We mustn't allow them to be used ever again.
I'll create a barrier. Quickly, this way. Not Kunimatsu. Wait, is that...
It was their honor to die for their lord, and I saw it through.
Kunamatsu, why?
It is I who will be Shogun. Only I am fit for the seat of Shogun! Let's finish this already, hmm?
You wish to become Shogun that badly?
Go! Maybe you don't want it enough. What makes a shogun anyway? What? You can't answer? You'll never understand what it means!
What is this? Is this Kusanagi's power? It seems Kusanagi has something to say. Kusanagi's appearance has changed? Incredible! Your wishes seem to have brought out Kusanagi's power. You may have an innate talent for connecting with guardian spirits and drawing out their power. What a curious place. Perhaps we will have cause to return sometime.
My lord, it seems that Ias has fled.
I've already cut off that cur's escape route. After him.
Yes, sir.
Those pennants bore the symbol of the Takeda army, but they were defeated long ago. What was that? What a sinister light! Kunimatsu was shrouded in the same glow. That appears to be the Tokugawa banner. It seems we've been whisked away to somewhere else again. I can't make sense of this. Let us continue for now. A clash between the Tokugawa and Takeda forces. I can hardly believe it. It's unfathomable. But there is no other explanation. This is the Warring States period. The leader of the opposing forces must be Takeda Shingen. Look! Takeda's forces are moving towards the Tokugawa camp. Is someone still fighting there? We mustn't leave this be. Let's go!
Join our Lord. I will keep them at bay. So long as I hold this spear, none shall cross this line. No! Dare defy me, Yamagata, the mightiest of Takeda's Crimson Army? Most foolish decision! The pup rears its head, and I will rend it from your very body! One day, you will stand in Takeda's way.
Well met. I am Honda Tadakatsu, retainer of Tokugawa. And who might you be, warrior?
Tokugawa. Takechio.
To think, one with such talent was just sitting idle. A most pleasant surprise. Takeda Shingen, the peerless tiger of Kai, of the Warring States period, has finally bared his fangs. Yokai have joined with the Red Horde and are mercilessly crushing the Tokugawa army. The fangs are relentless, digging deeper with each bite. The Red Horde's target goes without saying, Lord Ieyasu. Since we were but boys, we have fought countless battles in the name of peace. I will do anything to protect my lord, even if it means forfeiting my own life. Lord Iyasu's Hamamatsu Castle lies ahead. No one pursues us. But you are able to kill yokai. Might you lend us your strength? Well, I wish you a safe journey. Still, Takechiyo, sharing my lord's childhood name is quite the coincidence. I have been tasked with holding this position until my lord reaches Hamamatsu Castle. Join him, and assist him in whatever way possible. You don't know the way. You should be able to see it from atop that hill.
Do you remember Tadakatsu? Despite appearances, he's quite good with children. When you were young, you used to pester him to let you ride on his shoulders. That grotesque creature blotting out the sky? It resembles the one we saw in Edo. And there's Hamamatsu Castle beside it. I am not fond of the idea, but I suppose we ought to take a closer look. The closer we get, the more oppressive the air becomes. It must be that strange creature's power. This is no ordinary yokai we are dealing with.
Like hell itself. Damn that Shingen.
Who would have thought they'd prevent a retreat to the castle like that?
Show yourself!
Sheath your blades! Lord Ieyasu, is this not the person mentioned by the messenger from Hitakoto Slope earlier?
Oh. Takechiyo. You are the samurai who fells yokai.
I trust you'll be able to rid us of this crucible. This way. I am now Tora. I will guide you. Beyond lies a realm different from ours, that of the yokai. None who have entered have ever returned. We call this accursed land the Crucible. In this realm, you're turning countless souls into spirit stones. But the light within you should be able to purify the Crucible. Please, trust in me and lend me your strength.
Do you think that creature was born from the Crucible? I've never seen a yokai like it before. Well, that gave me a shock. Was that Kusanagi's light? Now Tora spoke of purifying the Crucible, but it seems this light may guide you on your way.
I didn't think we'd meet again like this. I found you at last. The light, who traverses time to dispel the Crucible. But our meeting also portends the revival of a great evil. Let's confront it together. How long has it been? How long have I watched humanity's fortune sway? I have continued to wield a benevolent blade. Yet my blade and mind were nearly destroyed with the darkness's revival. The light that can sever fate. Encountering the one who wields that sword has brought me joy once more.
The battle rages yet. Stay vigilant.
Meow. 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 Meow.
Intruding yokai have been dealt with. Lord Ieyasu.
Well done, Hanzo. I have returned.
You are unharmed.
Quite superb, Takachiyo. You would bear the hollyhock crest well. There is much to discuss. May we speak en route? Takachiyo, well done. Now, listen well. Hamamatsu, our base of operations for the whole Totomi region, is under siege from the north and east. Takeda Shingun leads a massive force that has swiftly surrounded our forces in several locations. Shingun. I knew of his tactical brilliance, but for yokai to be under his command, our allies are being herded to their own graves. But for a warrior, idly awaiting death is to disgrace your name for generations. And now, with you, one who has survived that hell as our trusted ally, the time to venture forth and test fate is at hand. I shall make for the keep and determine our plan of action. Lord Naotora wished to speak with you. Go to her.
You have the power to traverse time and purify the crucible. There is something I must share with you.
Well then, shall we go?
The dark radiance that summons the crucible is known as Crucianite, and those who imbue their guardian spirit with Crucianite become immortal by feeding on spirit stones. If that was the same radiance you saw, that must mean the one who scattered Crucianite throughout time is the source of this calamity. Destroying the Crucianite in different ages should weaken their power. There is something I want to give you. This is the guiding mirror. Much like the Crucianite, it is from an era long since past. The memories residing within should help you pursue the Crucianite.
We find ourselves here again. Maybe Kusanagi's power reacted to the mirror. The lanterns are lit. Is someone here? Perhaps they know something. Let us ask them.
Well now, you don't live here, do you? Customers are rare these days. How about a look? How goes your mission? Until next time then, what am I doing here? Sorry, I don't remember much of anything, but there's something calming about touching these tools.
This is no place for the living. It is more akin to a crack in the world, home to the emotions and unresolved feelings of men. I saw a face I once knew, a presence not unlike a ghost, perhaps. What a mysterious place. But for now, let us return to Hamamatsu. we ought to take another look at that mirror.
It has seen better days and has limited power left. But that mirror will surely guide you true. We should head upward. Lord Years will be waiting. I will leave through the east gate and head northwest to Liotan Temple. That area, Nioh, belongs to my clan. I must retake it from the yokai.
Reports from Maisaka Post to the southwest have ceased. This warrants investigation. I trust you are up to the task. I intend to set off immediately. I will see you there.
I've no idea how Nekomata's blessing came to be shared by you and I alike. But you share my lord's former name, Takechiyo. I must ask you to conduct yourself honorably.
Takechiyo, I've received news. Totomi's strategic foothold, Futomata Castle, is being assailed by Takeda. Losing that castle would surely spell defeat. We must defend it. However, as I must prepare to face Takeda's main forces, I cannot leave Hamamatsu. I apologize, but I must ask for your assistance in my stead. Futomata Castle lies in the mountains to the northeast. I'm counting on you, Takechiyo.
Takechiyo, we are too late. Masaka have been subjugated by yokai. We must do something. Come with me. I believe that was the last. Takechiyo, over here. Truly, you have my thanks. This should put an end to them for now. But yokai in such numbers must have come from around the hunting caves. A cave has been found near a beach to the southeast. It seems to be an ancient secret training area for Shigendo practitioners. The yokai that assailed Maisaka appear to have originated there. Our troops cannot remain on the roads unless we address the source of the disaster. Your abilities are most suitable for this task. Could you go investigate the hunting caves?
These are Sudama. The appearance of that huge yokai is driving business away. It seems some were unable to escape. Well, let us continue.
She's so beautiful. Who cares if I won't be able to go back to my wife?
The yokai the Sudama spoke of. This must be it. We ought to search for those who were left behind. Things should be sorted for the time being. Perhaps you should pay a visit to their shop sometime. Tadakatsu is waiting for your report. Let's return.
Yokai who deceive men. Some irony exists in their inhabiting such sacred places. You have my gratitude. Take this. Your deeds live up to the tales about you. Would that we could duel one day, but for now, I must return to my lord. You are of considerable help at Maisaka too. As a fellow warrior, I cannot help but wish to know your true strength, but that would only be possible if we cross swords. What say we try our might against each other? We may be allies, but some knowledge can only be attained through battle. Excellent. Let this be proof of your prowess. Most formidable. I have never crossed blades with one of such unimaginable strength. I feel as though my own skills have reached new heights. I will continue to improve until no foe can claim to be my equal. I feel as though my own skills have reached new heights. I will continue to improve until no foe can claim to be my equal.
Ah, Takachiyo. I have a favor to ask of you. I've had awful headaches recently, but I have no medicine. I heard the yokai destroyed a village where a skilled healer lived. But perhaps some medicine still remains in the village. I've given the order to open the gate that leads there. I'd like you to leave from that gate and search for a village on the Futamata Road.
Its fearsome power is said to have created Mount Fuji, but it should be sealed away. Something must have happened to free it. Be on your guard.
Hurry and make for Horia Castle. The keystone, take us. I'm being crushed.
This stone, it has a mystical glow to it. Perhaps it will help us find a way to calm Daidara Bocchi. There must be somewhere it belongs. Let's look around. What an incredible sight! It seems returning the stone was the right call. Life should return to the area soon. You've done well, Takechio.
Lord Takechio, you've arrived. These yokai are proving to be quite troublesome. Might you lend me a hand? Such damage to the floor. Step carefully, or the creaking boards may give away our presence. We of the E clan have presided over Nioh since antiquity, but recent years have seen us lose our leaders, and even our castle has fallen to decay. I left my life as an back to take charge of the clan and fight together with the APAS. This is the E clan's temple. We should cleanse it of yokai, so that my ancestors may once again rest in peace. I sense a presence stronger than anything we've faced yet. Prepare yourself, and let's go. At last, peace will return to Liatan Temple. That yokai was the ghost of a former E-clan retainer who was killed for their betrayal. We can do naught but pray that their soul finds rest. Thank you, once again. I couldn't have done this alone. Please, take this as a token of appreciation. I will return to Hamamatsu Castle. Safe travels, Lord Takechio. I will return to Hamamatsu Castle. Safe travels, Lord Takechio. Lord Takechio, thank you for the help with Liatan Temple. I do apologize, but I have another favor I wish to ask of you. To the hills north of this castle lies a temple infested with yokai. That temple, too, has ties to the E-clan. I cannot abandon it, but I must remain at the castle, as I've been tasked with repairing the enclosure. Would you defeat the yokai and bring peace to the temple?
The yokai here have been driven away, but I still sense the presence of Arataman near the tower.
Member of the Tokugawa clan. How dare you show yourself here? Toyed with the loyalty of his warriors and made them into traitors?
A ghost who hates the Tokugawa clan. Perhaps it's my adopted brother, Naochika. He was of the Imagawa clan, who executed him after accusations of conspiring with Lord Ieyasu. But I've heard it was all a scheme concocted by the Tokugawa clan from the start. His resentment must have led Naochika to become a vengeful spirit. Resentment is in no short supply during times of conflict, so ghosts and yokai abound. I must thank you again for your continued assistance, Lord Takechiyo. A ghost who hates the Tokugawa. Perhaps it's my adopted brother. He was of the so ghost. I'm not.
Lord Takechiyo, you've returned. Lord Ieyasu's headaches are getting worse. What's more, yokai have appeared in the castle, and they are preventing repairs. Problems just keep cropping up. I think I'm getting a headache too.
A rather peculiar-looking yokai. Wait, wasn't that the yokai referenced in the recipe? After it, Takechiyo! Don't let it get away!
What's that? You defeated all the yokai and obtained medicine? That is most excellent. Please, then, take this.
It has an exceedingly strange flavor, but the headache I was complaining of has vanished instantly. This medicine is excellent. What was it made from? Aha. You don't know either. That's a shame. A medicine like this would be of great value to the soldiers. I hope to make such a medicine one day.
Better he doesn't know what was in it.
Lord Takechia. Excellent timing. I was hoping to meet with one of our spies, Haya Tamaru, but Takedo's forces are everywhere. Could you lend a hand? Haya Tamaru has the talent to be a fantastic ninja, but tends to run wild. So I have to go out to the rescue from time to time. Is that Lord Takechia? Let me assist you. Here comes another one. That was quite the fight. Thanks for your help. Hayatamaru is right here, actually. In any case, we've managed to learn a great deal about our enemy. Your body control and movements are excellent. If an opportunity presents itself, don't let me forget to give you some training. Your body control and movements are excellent. If an opportunity, don't let me forget. Lord Takechia, gaze upon the mist covering the castle. I wonder if the castle's Lord Nakane is safe. I will attack from the rear. You will assault the main entrance. Gunners will surely be posted on the walls. A stealthy advance is possible, but bringing down their command structure is also an option. I will attack from the gunners, a stealthy, but bringing...
A samurai must lay down his life for loyalty. And yet, my loyalty lies in a realm beyond death. So then, let them call me a demon. None shall hinder my lord's rule. My lord, forgive me.
A fine hit. Defeated the demon of Mino, huh? Seems what you did at Hamamatsu Castle wasn't just luck. Well, with this, I will be able to report good news to my lord. Thanks to your distracting the enemies, I was able to save Lord Nakane.
I am Nakane Masateru, protector of Futamata Castle. Our blades proved no match for the yokai, and I feared our fate was sealed, but you saved us all. Thank you. A token of my appreciation. Take it. Mark my words. I shall atone for this blunder tenfold in the next battle.
But it is far too early for rest. A report arrived saying that Takeda's main force is on the move. We must prepare for the coming battle. Make your way back to Hamamatsu Castle once you are ready. Ah, it's Lord Takechiyo. The Takeda forces, though thin, appeared in Mikatagahala in the northwest. Scouts even say they saw Takeda himself in the vanguard. I'm concerned with what he's doing, but we must take advantage of this chance. Killing him will throw the enemy forces into disorder. Lord Ieyasu has already taken his finest troops to Mikatagahala, and I will follow close behind. There is no time to delay. Join me at once.
Quickly! Shingen is not far now.
Deal yourselves!
Lord Ieyasu!
Forgive me. You must retreat! Over here!
We've been seen through. Greetings, Lord Takechiyo. We intended to launch a surprise attack, but it seems we've been exposed. I'm going to return to Hamamatsu with all haste and call for reinforcements. You hold the line.
Lord Takechiyo!
You're here.
This time, I will destroy you! I shall now demonstrate the proof of my resolve!
If only we lived in a world where no one had to become a yokai. Wait, that's... It's another crucible. That yokai is the Death Veil, summoned to the skies by those who harbor Crucianite within them. From there it spawns crucibles to plague the land. Lord EAS is probably in the crucible, but you are the only one who can reach him. I beg of you, lend Lord EAS your aid. Lord EAS is, but you are the only one. I beg of you.
Is this the doing of that creature in the sky? In any case, it seems we must purify the crucible again. You certainly do have a heavy burden to bear.
arrive now. But to no avail. I do wish to accompany you, but I cannot keep up amid this darkness. Venture forth and aid my lord and his company in my stead. Oh, right. Take this with you. Please, save my lord.
Takechio. I regret that I was unable to keep up and got separated. One such as I, who cannot kill yokai, must be a burden. Allow me to hold the enemy off here. My lord is in your care.
It isn't enough. The people sustain my domain. And this shining stone sustains me. How foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell! I shall devour you too. I pray you will disappoint me. Come. A fire display. This is a battle I won't soon forget. You held my retainers with ease, but I will not go so quietly. So long as this dark radiance exists, my fight will continue.
Pursuit is unwise. This is the man known as the Tiger of Kai. Soldiers will be lying in wait. Thanks to you, I still draw breath. But this defeat will stay with me forever. Those who have joined our cause, those who dream of a peaceful world, we have shouldered inescapable hardships. The lives of even the most innocent have been taken. The burden of what you feel and hope for may grow heavy indeed, and you may even come to blame me. Even so, I cannot halt my advance. No matter how tarnished my image becomes, the path to peace may be long and steep. But I press onward. Onward. One step at a time. Takachio. Those with power cannot bring about peace from the wrong path. Thus, I must seize the seat of Shogun. Until then, I can ill afford to halt my advance.
The Crucible's been purified, but we must remain vigilant. The Crucianite is still radiating light. We should regroup as soon as possible. Please return to Hamamat's castle for now. The Crucible's been purified. We should...
At Mikitagahala, Shingen absolutely thrashed us. But somehow, we managed to drive away the forces approaching Hamamatsu. That explains the bonfires and open gates. We used the empty fort strategy and pretended to be spread thin to make the enemy cautious. It was a risky move, but we managed to buy our men some time. But the time to defeat Shingen is now. Please, Lord Takachio, hurry.
Takachio. Unfortunately, we have no time to rest. Takeda's forces are on the move. Shingen's moving his army to Sagagaki in the north, so that he may watch the castle. The only hope we have for victory is to aim directly for Shingen himself, but their camp is on a cliff, and it's impossible for troops or horses to attack. Shingen must be killed, Takachio, and you are the only one who can do it.
Beyond this gate lies Saigagake. You should be able to go through Saigagake to reach the cliff tops unnoticed. There is only one way for us to defeat Shingen. The Crucianite must be destroyed. Fight well.
If we could just defeat Shingen, it might shed some light on Kunimatsu's transformation. Be at ease. Both Kusanagi and I are here with you.
The Takeda flag will fly above Hamamatsu come morning. I move to take Kyoto. Join me in my conquest, and Hamamatsu shall be yours. It seems our paths are at odds. Then you shall meet Ieyasu in the afterlife. The Takada are invincible. There's been no battle we could not win. Not since Kawanakajima. Is this to be my final fight? The shogunate's grip on power was lost, and people were abandoned to the flames of war. The country needed a savior, and so I raised my banners to become shogun. But disease and aging impeded my progress. I will not stop until this country is mine. And I grow impatient with my imminent death. I clutch these shining stones, praying for abundant life. I will not hesitate to make sacrifices for my people. Resolute, I hurried down my path. This old soldier lacks sufficient strength. I'm left with no recourse, but to entrust Tokugawa with my cause and fade away. Has our ancestral blessing truly run its course? Do not defy heaven, but grow old and perish. So taught the Buddha.
What a beautiful morning. Takeda's forces seem to have begun their retreat. Lord Shingen sacrificed everything for his cause, even as Lord EAS desires peace. He must have realized that compassion alone would earn him nothing, after losing so many allies and suffering so many hardships. You, too, have trodden but half the road before you. Lord Shingen has been defeated, but the dark radiance still permeates the flow of time. Only by destroying all of the Crucianite will it be sufficiently weakened. Well then, on to the next fight. The mirror I gave you should guide your path. Speak with me again when you are prepared. Head where the mirror leads. Someone you must defeat will be waiting.
That light, could it be?
Let us meet again, Takachio.
The High Priest and Aratama. I shall send word.
This feels familiar. No mistaking it. This is Mount Kurama. And that was a great Tengu. Although something seemed gravely amiss, it appeared to be headed for Kurama Temple. Let us follow.
To have made it this far, you must be a warrior of exceptional skill. I am Kajiwara Kagetoki, ordered by Minamoto no Yoritomo to subjugate the wicked yokai wreaking havoc on our world. And yet, those Aratama are more ferocious than I thought. I've lost the soldiers I set off with, and I've been injured myself. Might you offer your assistance for the people?
I see. If Yoritomo is alive, this must be the Heian period. It appears we've somehow gone back in time again. Then Mount Kurama is the great Tengu's domain. This is supposed to be a peaceful mountain. home to benevolent Nigatama. I have a bad feeling. Stay alert.
Might you offer your assistance for the people?
Defile this mountain! Perish! Bear the full brunt of the mountain's What a nostalgic timber!
Calm your spirit. Have you come to your senses, High Priest?
There is time yet. Save the mountain's allies. Yoshi Tsune.
On my honor, I shall. Your deeds enabled me to restore my master's heart. I, Minamoto no Yoshitsune, thank you. It is just as Shizuka said. There is a dependable glow about you. We quelled the turmoil wrought by the Taira, but my brother then loosed his army upon me. With all lost, I fled to distant lands. When word of the unrest reached me, I returned to the capital, only to find my companions turned to a Latimer, clashing with humans. I know not of his intentions, but if my brother is behind this, my blade will once again flash. This time to bring forth peace between yokai and humanity.
Quite the fierce visage. How reassuring. By what name are you known?
Tokugawa. Takachio.
I shall get word to Shizuka.
Let us be off. The road to Kyoto is long. I shall share what I know along the way. We are en route to Japan's renowned capital, Kyoto. I have returned upon hearing tell of chaos. But to think, the High Priest would become an anathema. Kyoto's history with yokai runs deep. But the four barriers have always maintained peace. However, someone or something has corrupted them. And the town has been overrun by anathema as a result. My elder brother has come to Kyoto as well, and seems to have engaged the anathema. But the palace has become inundated with strange darkness. Kyoto seems fated to only plunge further into chaos. Shizuka, who has been lurking close to my brother, says this darkness is called the Crucible. Much of the situation is an enigma, but cleansing the barriers takes first priority. Shizuka has already purified Funao Kayama's barrier. 3 remain. There is no time to waste.
Yeah. Yoshitsune has appeared on Kurama.
Bring me his head at once. Nothing will stop me from becoming Shogun. Make amends for the Hilaitsumi debacle. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Shizuka, let us make for the palace. Guide me.
They seem unwilling to let us out of their sight. Mind Yoritomo. Shizuka was worried.
Once an enemy, always an enemy, it seems. I trust you, my timeless friend. There is a place I must go. Rumors I cannot let pass. Would you seek out the barriers in the meantime? Take this talisman. It should enable you to expel impurities. Would you seek out the barriers in the meantime? Would you seek out the barriers in the meantime?
The palace is supposed to house not only the barrier, but also the spirit. Its purifying abilities have been revered since eras long past. For many years, it has maintained peace. So what is this anomaly? A sect of Nioh mages resides here in Camo Village. It seems enchanted yokai are present as well. Proceed with caution. Shizuka has already cleansed the impurity that plagued Funa Okayama's barrier. Takechio, you are unacquainted, yes? Follow the remaining barriers to the source, and your paths shall surely cross.
yokai doing here? This was just a quiet little village.
Lord Takachio, I did not expect to cross paths with you here. A particularly strong Elatama is rampaging nearby, one with a familiar aura at that. I likely know them. If someone has indeed transformed into an Elatama, I cannot turn a blind eye. The situation is urgent. May I request your blade once again?
Was someone there? Takachio, we should give chase.
Even when I was a child, everyone in the clan praised my capabilities. Takachio never bested me in anything. Not a single thing. A shogun's role is to lead everyone. Only I am worthy of that title. But the paintings... Takachio's paintings alone managed to calm my mind. If Takachio had just become an artist instead, there would be no ill will between us.
My word. That, beyond the glacier, must be Matsuo Taisha Shrine. Enveloped by such impurity, even the most venerable shrine would fall to ruin. The grounds must border on shambles. This land marks the capital's western edge. Thus, a barrier was placed. After encountering that giant crow, though, I believe an impurity is disrupting it. The barrier is in the plaza northeast of the main hall. Be on high alert. Legend has it that a god of sake brewing once set foot here in Matsuo Taisha Shrine. That may explain the endless flow of pure water, yes? Sake made with this water is absolutely sublime.
The talisman my young protege left in our care can dispel the impurity. Approach the barrier. I do not know why, but Yoritomo appears to be provoking Onmyo mages to defile barriers, only to have his underlings expunge the surge of Aratama. Nonetheless, he cannot be left unimpeded. Make haste. Originally, the capital was inhabited by great numbers of yokai. The barriers maintain tranquility between them and humanity. Disturbing that peace and stoking conflict. How utterly barbaric.
I can't even make it to the village. I wonder if the other mages are all right. Though I heard there are more yokai cropping up around Kamigamo lately. Given their situation, it's little wonder they asked for Abe's Onmyo mages to help.
The Crucible's power is so strong that it cannot be approached. A barrier in need of purification yet stands. Investigate, would you, please?
Every single person in the castle sang my praises, and yet a single word from Lord Ieyasu ensured that Takachiyo would be the next shogun. Why wasn't it me? Takachiyo doesn't deserve it. I wanted us to be friendly siblings. But that is impossible now. I do so solemnly swear. I will prove with my actions that I should be shogun.
It is likely that it was the Kamo Onmyo mage who tampered with the barriers. I once saw this barrier with my own eyes just past the gate. Takachiyo, be on your guard.
You reek of yokai slaughter. My severed arm falls out for vengeance! Slay a yokai at your please! You'll face retribution!
I see. Shizuka claims Yoritomo was behind the palace's hellish transformation. The fighting shall only escalate if we do not put a halt to his schemes. Purify the remaining barriers and make haste to the palace.
So you have come. This time shall be the last.
An ambush.
Using yokai like mere shikigami. Yoritomo, are there no morals too sacred to trample in pursuit of your goals?
You've made it far. I will not allow you to defy Lord Yoritomo so easily. You put on an excellent display. You may have ruined my plans, but I have taken the measure of your strength. I will share this with Lord Yoritomo at once.
Unlike Yoritomo, who gave rise to the Crucible, Shizuka is unable to leave on her own. We must aid her with haste.
Kagetoki is far from an easy opponent. Someday, this score must be settled. You've arrived, Lord Takachio. I thank you, Lord Takachio. Now, we can approach the palace. But if my brother is here, the spirit tree may be in danger. Would you enter the Crucible and stop him?
Tree is aflame. Yoritomo, how dare you? No. Shizuka would never allow him to do this. Which means... Takachio, make haste. Shizuka is in grave danger. Just ahead. Quickly, Takachio.
I'll leave this in your hands, Lord Takachio.
It has been too long, Yoshitsune. We are alone. Show no restraint.
Ruthless as ever. Under the guise of justice, you lay waste to the capital, pitting humans against demons!
To rule, one must prove their might. I merely set the stage!
You slew innocent people in order to bring about peace?
You lack conviction. Casualties mount as war rages on, but I will not be swayed! Do your brother one last favor. Suffer in the crucible! And become a spirit stone! Damn that fox, wasting my time. Now the capital is ripe for the taking. An era of peace ushered in by Kamakura warriors is right before us. Yoshitsune, that form! Abandon your humanity, have you?
I will stop you, no matter the cost.
By force. Then allow me to respond in kind. Yoshitsune is on the lead. If you intend to impede justice, be struck by this darkness and scatter to the wind. Cross blades with the leader of a clan. Let's go! Opposing displays is not good enough! It seems you are stronger. I must improve. My earliest memories are laden with death. Accompanied by my martially gifted brother, I I set out to rid the world of war. However, Yoshitsune was much too pure, to the point that he could not slay our nemesis. Bloody as my hands may become, how far my path may diverge from his, I must take rule as Shogun. And see justice come to pass.
Know the fury of the innocent.
My cause cannot be impeded, Yoshitsune.
Employ the same tactics again, and I will have your head.
The spirit tree. This is all we need. Life and hope. Live on.
Even I can understand the path my brother aims to tread. However, I cannot accept a peace brought about through the blood of innocents. I shall remain in the shadows, preventing him from going astray yet again. Even I can understand the path my brother aims to tread. However, I cannot accept a peace brought about through the blood of innocents. I shall remain in the shadows, preventing him from going astray yet again.
You should be able to restore the spirit tree with this branch. No matter the hardship, you must keep going. Come speak to me again when you are ready to depart. Your preparations are complete. Very well. This way. Please, Give it life before you go. Yes, with your own hands. The light of hope can continue to shine.
Lord Takachio, you have my gratitude.
The truth lies beyond the light. Gaze upon it with your own eyes. Don't you recognize me?
I have never beheld such towering trees. Now, just where might it have gone? To begin, let us pursue the yokai that just took flight. Is that the spirit tree? The crucible consumes it as we speak. Takachio, make haste.
It truly is a curse. If only I were stronger. I need more of this dark radiance. Some wonderful prey has wandered in. Kusanagi! Let us begin, Kusanagi. the only hope I had. I lost.
I am Takechio. I've traveled through the ages. And I've come to defeat the same enemy.
Could you be?
The spirit tree nurtured a massive spirit stone. This great spirit stone was the source of Yamatai's prosperity. The young king planned to use the great spirit stone for war against a neighboring country. After being dethroned by his older sister, he imbued within that light his desire for revenge. The great spirit stone then transformed into the sinister Crucianite. Its destructive power went unchecked, and the embodiment of destruction, Murakumo, was released. The balance between destruction and restoration would not last much longer.
If not for you, I'd have forgotten who I am. I am Himiko. On my honor as queen, I shall defeat the traitor Hiroko. You who travel with Kusanagi and hold the guiding mirror, I believe what you have told me. Let us defeat Hiroko together. A great spirit stone once rested at the base of that spirit tree, enriching this country with its blessing. But it too succumbed to Hiroko's influence, and it is now the source of the Dark Radiance. I suspect the Crucianite is responsible for summoning that massive yokai in the sky. They say the spirit tree was here long before the country's founding. Our way of life, our hopes and wishes for this country. This tree has seen it all. I will not allow such an esteemed existence to meet its end like this. We must hurry. When we were young, we often snuck into the temple. How our mother used to scold us. We'd use the sentries as footholds and climb onto the branches of the spirit tree. Pelico will surely be there, at the end of this path.
Come to defeat you!
How will you do that without any power? The light that sullies darkness is still here. Perhaps you got it. My kind fools. Or do you boast? Stand against Kusanagi? Is human strength sufficient? Nonetheless, I'm prepared to fight. Then let the dark radiance permeate everything! Know the power of the Dark Radiance! Impossible! It's meaningless, all of it! Impossible!
No matter what, I must sacrifice.
Brother! I will stop you!
My return is inevitable! Wait that day in
Yuriko has been trapped in the Eternal Rift. Eventually, Hilico will break the seal and rise again. And when he does, the power of the Spirit Tree will be our only hope of defeating him. I will serve as the Spirit Tree's guardian until that time comes. Now then, you should return to your time. Come speak to me when you've made your preparations. Has the threat posed by the Crucianite finally passed?
Some still remains. I must return.
I will stand watch over Hilico with the Spirit Tree. Even if it costs me my humanity.
Huh? That is odd.
Why are you still here? The castle has fallen to yokai.
Lord Kunimatsu.
So the rumors were true.
We must escape these halls before all else. I'll clear the way. Escape underground.
It seems we find ourselves at the day Edo Castle fell. But Kinimatsu is nowhere to be seen. Things have changed, though perhaps only slightly. I will not be defeated this time.
You must remain vigilant. The castle is infested with yokai. Lord Takechi, I will do whatever it takes to defend you.
That was a superb display of skill.
Your improvement is remarkable. I don't see any other yokai. We should head toward Master Hanzo while we can. Now, when did you acquire such a technique? You look far more grizzled as well, as though you've been through a great deal.
Why this dojo of all places?
Maybe someone's after Lord Takechio.
Lord Kurimatsu was always favored by his father, Lord Hidetada. I can only imagine his displeasure at Lord Takechiyo being chosen as the next shogun.
Master Hanzo, you are alive! Please, leave the rest to us! My wounds did not concern you. Another one! Everyone, ready yourselves!
To think you have come into your own so swiftly.
Your blade no longer wavers. Even Lord Ieyasu, who led this land to peace after an extensive war, cannot escape time's cruel grasp.
As his final act, he entrusted everything to a young lord.
A gentle soul who favored the arts. The future seemed daunting.
But our faith in Lord Ieyasu did not waver, and we wholeheartedly supported his decision.
And so, I've turned an artist into a slayer of yokai. Hard work does pay off.
Our presence would only delay you, Lord Takechiyo.
Please hurry below ground, my lord. The gate has been destroyed. But I bet you could make your way over it.
I'll hold off the yokai from here. Don't waste your worry on me. I'll be along as soon as I'm done.
They certainly were surprised to see how much you've grown. Fret not. With their assistance, none will stand in our way. Look, we're almost there. Are you prepared?
Go!
Takechiyo! Strength and superiority are what make a shogun. And I have both!
Strength alone is not enough to end this war!
Then tell me, what makes a shogun? It is I who will be shogun! I am fit the seat of shogun!
Impossible. Takechio.
Are you not destined to be Shogun? I will be Shogun. The Crucianite holds a millennium of hatred. The stone cannot be broken.
Takechio! Himiko cannot be allowed to win!
Must you always interfere? Himiko!
The light of hope lies unseen at the end of time. Go now!
Nothing but ruins. Is this not the capital? Perhaps someone has once again called forth the Crucible.
Are swarming. A frontal attack would be ill-advised. Another tactic?
Oppose Tokugawa, and only death awaits.
I can't go dying yet.
It's time, isn't it? All right. You'll make a good meal for the yokai.
There's no end to this. That playboy's as cool as they come. You're a Tokugawa. Yeesh. I'm just too popular, huh? Might as well try to enjoy it. If you're a Tokugawa, I'm not holding anything back. sorry, Lioma. This is all I've got. Do your worst! What the? Are you... can get rid of the Crucible? You're something else! We revolt because the Shogunate isn't doing things right. And our minds are set. Allies are getting swallowed up by the Crucible. People are dying left and right. Even my partner, Lioma, is gone. But I've carried on their mission. And kept fighting. And now with you around, I'll fight back the Crucible 1,000 times over. And bring back an interesting Japan. You even keep fun company. My mind's set. Let me throw my lot in with you. It's barely recognizable now, but this is the Shimabara Pleasure District. Led by Tokugawa Kunimatsu. The Shogunate has engulfed most of Japan in the Crucible. Us loyalists have kept Kyoto safe, but the Shogunates started sending yokai into Kyoto. The fighting's fruitless. And now the loyalists are scattered too. But it gets worse. The troops of Tokugawa Yoshinobu are pouring in from Edo. Worst of the bunch is the Shinsengumi. They've got us reeling. And now Honnoji Temple has been swallowed up by the Crucible too. Audio just went out to try to stop them. Things are bleak. But I know you could do something about it, yeah? We're counting on you! Come on, let's go. I've got to make for Honnoji now. The Shogunate's got a lesson to learn. So much for this place. Liked it here. But oh well. There's an old gambling den up ahead. It'll make a good hideaway. Drop by when you can.
This is the capital, you say? So much has changed. The crucible must be dispelled to provide any hope of reclaiming the city's former beauty. Right, Takachio?
My precious wares. The loss will be huge at this rate. You seek to venture beyond this point? Oh, I see. So you have some business there as well. In that case, can I interest you in a trade? Oh, but where are my manners? I am Thomas Glover, a merchant from Scotland. I have been selling weaponry to the samurai of this country, but as you can see, returning to my warehouse has proven more difficult than planned. I wish for you to dispose of the demon up ahead. Of course, this is a trade, so I promise there will be a reward. I may not look the part anymore, but a Scottish gentleman always keeps his word. You are free to make use of any of our cannons left around the area. They'll serve you well. Assuming they haven't fallen into enemy hands, that is. You are free to make use of any of our cannons left around the area. They'll serve you well. Assuming they haven't fallen into enemy hands, that is. Brilliant shot! You have a knack for this.
I recall this estate. So this truly is the capital, as unrecognizable as it may be.
Not that I ever doubted you would defeat that demon. Now, about your reward. It seems my wares burned with my warehouse after all. Oh, please don't be cross. I still intend to keep my word. You are on good terms with Mr. Takasugi, yes? The flames of war are sure to spread here in the capital as well. I shall see to it that the abandoned cannons scattered about are repaired to working order. I've arranged to have a stock of my own hand cannon ammunition placed next to them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must make for the gambling den. It's Mr. Takasugi's base of operations, you see. Until we meet again. I've arranged to have a stock of my own hand cannon ammunition placed next to them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must make for the gambling den. It's Mr. Takasugi's base of operations, you see. Until we meet again.
This is where the stone urn was entrusted to the monk. That means the seal must have been broken. That's likely what's drawing in the yokai. The danger is too great to leave this be. We must locate that stone urn.
Look who's finally shown up. Saved old man Glover, eh? He's no foe, but he's a piece of work nonetheless. Stay sharp. But damn, the Shogunate is really pulling out all the stops. They're out for blood. I'd love to put them in their place, but I can't get in there. You go and see if you can. I'll look for Oreo.
Takachio. I've waited so long. I blamed myself. Nearly lost myself to despair. And yet, there you are.
You're all right!
They plan to burn the spirit tree at the Imperial Palace.
Gathering up spirit stones? And awakening some hero to do all that, huh? That's no fun.
If we're to defeat Kunimatsu, then the spirit tree is our last hope. We must protect it at all costs.
Lord Yoshinobu! Honnoji Temple's crucible has all but vanished!
Blasted Ronin. You obstruct my path. No time to waste. To action!
My partner risked it all for Oreo. So I owe you my thanks too. But I never would have expected you knew her. Quite the shock. Tell me about it sometime, would you? Well, the going's about to get tough. Better stock up on ammo. I'm heading back to the den for now. Drop in if you're inclined.
Takachio. Once again, I find myself in your debt. Still. I see we're both the same as ever. Only my name has changed. I am now known as Olio. Since the day Edo was raised, we have continued to oppose Kunimetsu. Our enemies are great in number, and the Crucible consumes the country. The enemy has even begun to encroach upon the Imperial Palace's spirit tree. I will return to the Loyalist base. With Lord Takasugi, we must prepare ourselves for the coming battle. I will return to the Loyalist base. With Lord Takasugi, we must prepare ourselves for the coming battle.
Well, the going's about... I'm heading back. Drop in if you're...
The spirit stone from Lord Yoshinobu has nearly run dry. So that I may see tomorrow. You shall die. Ready or not. Kondo, Ichikata, I'm sorry. I couldn't keep my promise. I'm so tired. Let us all spar on the other side. Just like we used to.
The dark radiance made me an immortal shogun. And I have maintained the reign of the Tokugawa. But all the smiles and praise are no more. Confused, I searched for Takachiyo. My spirit wandered through eternity. There is no peace without the light of compassion. I finally realized this within the darkness. What makes a shogun? It was I who failed to answer this question.
Could these Oni have been born from your brother's heart? What do you think, Takachio?
At last, the main keep. I'll hang back and stop the Shogunate's men here. You're the only one who can dispel the Crucible. We're counting on you.
That reminds me. We fought together to purify a crucible long ago, did we not? You have helped me more times than I can count. Might I ask you to lend me your strength once again? That reminds me. Might I ask...
A message from Audio. The enemy has numbers, but your presence has bolstered morale. There is still much to do. Let us make haste.
You are blessed with incredible protection. I've been told you merely occur. Takachio, the rebel.
Those with power must forge the path forward.
Oh, that form. Lord Ieyasu. It seems I've made a foe of the wrong person. I swore to become a shogun who revered the peace our forefathers achieved, and shield the people from the flames of war. The dark radiance led me astray. But I have finally come to realize the tyrant Kunimatsu is this nation's true enemy. I shall now tread my grandfather's path, cull the shogun gone astray.
and restore the stagnant flow of time. Not for the sake of the Tokugawa, but for peace. That is my calling! I know what I must do. If you were Shogun, what would you do?
All right, let us hurry to the spirit tree.
This battle's for the capitals. No, for all of Japan's fate. But at the end of the day, all you can do is trust your gut. In those moments, you've got to paint your own future.
Just beyond that door lies the spirit tree you planted. It protects Kyoto. With its presence even now, touch the great spirit stone harbored in the tree and entrust yourself to the ancient memories within. Your power will surely shine brighter still.
Aren't the answers you're after at the spirit tree? Go on. We ain't wasting time! Get moving!
The great spirit stone isn't bright enough. There's no turning back now. We should follow Kusanagi.
What makes a shogun anyway?
Murakumo, Destruction Incarnate, had been released. The embodiment of rebirth. Kusanagi wished to maintain balance and pursued Murakumo through time, righteousness and compassion. Over time, these beliefs continued to clash. Until the one who could expel Murakumo's dark radiance had been found at long last. It was now time to use their acquired power and answer those who questioned their path. Let a new light be granted here and now.
So we meet again, Kusanagi.
You pulled it off, Takachio. Might as well go out with a bang.
An interesting world. You'll have to live to see it.
That which you have sought across the ages, the light that can sever fate, is now in your hands. Yourself were the light of hope. Now it is time to put an end to this conflict. Our preparations for stopping Himiko are complete. We have done all we can. But our foe, too, is sure to use anything they can to stop us. We must remain vigilant.
My lord, what brings you back?
We can talk later. For now, we must defeat the enemy before us. Lord Takachio, let us work together to fell our foe.
My lord.
Your assistance is most appreciated.
This was surely the work of Lord Konemitsu. If you're going to try and stop him,
You'll hold the yokai at bay here and protect the town.
Stop, Lord Kunimatsu. Well, if that's the path you've chosen, in that case, allow me to cut a way forward for you. Now, I can make good on my debt to the late Lord Ieyasu.
Using Kushina, Himiko and Kunimatsu have collected spirit stones from across time. Their power is greater than ever before. But you have nothing to fear. The souls reside in the spirit deep. Those noble figures whose trials you share. That will ever be your conviction and your spirit. So long as you never lose that conviction, I am sure none will ever be able to stand in your way.
I will not be defeated here. Lord Takachiyo, Lord Kunimatsu has... No, now is not the time for doubts. Let us face the threat together. Done yet. I expected nothing less from my lord. Lord Takachiyo. How much you have grown in so short a time. The late Lord Ieyasu must be proud indeed. A woman most fierce saved me not long ago, after which I pursued Lord Kunimatsu, but I would only hinder you from here on. I will remain here and defend this place. Father, Lord Tenkai, please grant Lord Takachiyo fortune in battle.
I'm afraid I am unable to climb this. You must go on without me. But remember, my thoughts will always be with you. I'll look for another route and join you later.
Oh, this feels familiar. The heavens and earth tremble once more.
Once more, you say? Interesting. It seems you've seen quite a lot yourself.
Now where have I heard that before? Well, anything could happen from this point on. Proceed with caution.
Has been captured by Hiruko. It seems his obsession with becoming shogun has led only to his imprisonment. However, you may be able to free him from the Dark Radiance.
Did you truly come just to die? You know you can't win. The light that sullies the darkness. You've mastered it.
Well then, I shall paint the world with darkness. Death Veil, lend me your strength. Let the Crucible infest all of Japan! Those who dare to defy me shall be damned to suffer for eternity!
Everyone you met will surely be your strength. And leave Himiko's defeat to you.
Shingen, Yoritomo, and Yoshinobu were naught but pawns. Only useful for acquiring the true Dark Rings.
Let the memories of ages past echo true. And be my strength to destroy the light!
I am an eternal, immortal shogun. I shall not know defeat. It is time. We settle this once and for all. Have you given up on becoming shogun?
Iluko. This has to end.
I
finally managed to stop you.
Am I nothing but your meddlesome younger brother?
You have become Japan's hope, the country's new guiding light.
Well, Ford, to think you had become so powerful. Takechi, do you remember when we were but children? We were always close when we were young. But I had convinced myself I was better than you. Then, you were chosen to become Shogun. And a darkness was born in my heart, saying I would become Shogun instead. That voice grew stronger, and I was enthralled by the dark radiance. You stopped me from treading the wrong path, from my obsession with becoming Shogun. You were a ray of light that pierced the Crucible's darkness. My sins ruined the peace we once enjoyed. Kill me. Go on then, Shogun.
The role of Shogun is mine, and mine alone.
bless us with the name you have taken.
I am the Shogun, Tokugawa Iemitsu.